Good morning, everyone. It's great to have you back with us this morning. I'm so excited for you to share this morning with us because we've got some fun things lined up and a special guest who's going to come and play a guessing game with us. Can you guess who it is? You might know his face when you see him. Well, I was wondering if you guys have been practicing your winking. Do you remember last week Teacher Mandy asked if you could challenge yourself to wink? Many of you struggle with it. I know I do. But let's see your photos. Can you do it? Can you not? It will be cool to see how you guys are doing. Okay, so before we get going with this morning's children's church, we have some awesome worship lined up. Over to Hagen and Naomi.
People come together, strangers, neighbors, our blood is one. Children of generations, of every nation, of kingdom come. So don't let your heart be troubled. Hold your head up high, don't fear no evil. Fix your eyes on this one truth. God is madly in love with you. So take courage, hold on, be strong. Remember where our help comes from. I got a feeling it's gonna get rowdy. Swing wide, oh you heavens, let the praise go up as the walls come down. Oh creation, everything with breath, repeat the sound. All these children, clean hands, pure hearts, good grace, good God. His name is Jesus. All right, good turn. Swing wide. Swing wide. Swing wide, oh you heavens.
Megan and Naomi. That was awesome. Okay, now boys and girls, we've been learning all about the book of Acts and Paul, remember? And last week we spoke about what he did in Rome. Well, now we're moving on to a new book of the Bible, and that is called Corinthians. Now, Corinthians is all about love in the chapter we are looking at today, and that is chapter 13. 1 Corinthians chapter 13. So let's have a look at our story.
Hey kids, do you have things that you love? Maybe you love a stuffed animal that you had since you were young. Or maybe you love your pet dog. I bet you take really good care of those things that you love.
Did you know there's a lot more to love than just really liking something?
Well, that's what we're talking about. Here's 4 things that you need to know about love. Love doesn't demand its own way.
That just means love isn't selfish. It always puts others first.
Would you want a friend that's selfish and whines and cries when they don't get their way? Probably not.
So don't be that friend. Be kind and make sure you put others before yourself. Love doesn't get irritated.
Do your siblings irritate you sometimes? Like they go into your room and mess up all your stuff?
It's really easy for us to get irritated and mad at them. But that's not a very good way to show them that we love them.
So instead of getting irritated and mad, we should be patient with them. Love doesn't keep score.
Do you like it when people remind you all the ways you messed up? Probably not.
And we all make mistakes because we're all not perfect.
Thankfully, love doesn't remind us about our mistakes or make us feel bad about them. Memory verse.
Hatred stirs up quarrels, but love makes up for all offenses. When you love someone, you should be willing to forgive them when they mess up and hurt you.
You should just be able to look past that and have a great relationship with that person. Jesus is the perfect model for how to love.
Kids, if you really want to know how to love someone more, look to Jesus.
He put others before himself when he came to die on the cross for our sins.
He doesn't get irritated with us when we don't follow him. He is patient with us.
Jesus also doesn't remind us of all the ways we messed up.
In fact, he died so we don't have to worry about all those mistakes.
He forgave us, and that shows us how our love should help us to forgive others and look past our mistakes.
So kids, next time you're hanging out with your favorite dog that you love so much, remember this lesson.
Remember what the Bible tells us about love and how Jesus shows us perfect love.
Hello again. Can you guys see what I've got in my hand here? Oh, yep. You guessed right. It's a battery. Now, I'm pretty sure you know how important these batteries can be. They are their own little source of power when you can't plug something in. So they can power up a cell phone. Okay, not this one, but you get special batteries for a cell phone, for toys, for a torch. What other things can you think of that use a battery? I know a really big one that's super important, and that's a car. Yes, even cars have batteries. They don't look like this. They are big, but they are really important. Have you guys ever been on the phone and then the phone died and you were so frustrated because you couldn't speak to that person anymore, or you were playing a game and your phone died and you can't play that game anymore? Or what about you were playing with your favorite toy and the battery died and you can't play with it anymore? Well, guess what? That is how important that source of power is. And did you know that in the Bible it says if we don't have love, nothing else matters? That's right. If we don't have the power, like the battery, that is love, nothing else matters. We can try our best to do good things. We can try our best to be nice to people. But if we don't really love them, none of it matters. So just remember this week, as you go into this week, to ask God to help you to love others as much as He does, because then you have that power that makes everything work and that makes everything worthwhile. Welcome back, boys and girls. I've got a special guest here this morning, Pastor Jack.
Yes!
And he's going to play a guessing game
Wow.
with us. So boys and girls, Pastor Jack is going to explain something to you, give you clues, and you've got to guess what it is. And at the end of his clues, we'll bring it up and see if you are right. Okay, are you ready, Pastor Jack?
Yes, I'm ready. I hope I do it right and you guess it first time.
Yes. Okay, so let's go with the first one.
All right, the first one is interesting. It's got a lot of fur, and sometimes it goes meow, and it sometimes crawls up the couch like this, and you want to go, get off the couch. Do you know what that is?
Let's take a look. Did you get it right? Well done. Okay.
Awesome,
next one.
awesome. All right, the next one is a bit more tricky. The next one is scary. It is a big creature. It is old, and its bones are often found. Even today,
Oh my goodness.
it's extinct.
Wow.
And a lot of movies are made with this creature in mind. Do you know what it is?
Did you guys guess it? It's a dinosaur. Well done. Very, very
Wow,
good.
you're very clever, because even I didn't know what that was I was describing.
Last one.
All right, the last one is somewhere you stay. And sometimes when you're naughty, your parents say you need to clean and you need to clean your... There you go. Do you know what that is?
Let's have a look. Did you guess house or bedroom? You are right. Well done.
Well done.
Now I've got one for you, and this one is based on the story that you heard earlier, okay? So, Pastor Jack, you won't know what this is either, so you can try and guess. But the first thing is, this thing does not keep score. Okay, first clue. Second clue, this thing does not get irritated.
That's interesting.
The third thing is, this thing is very, very important. Jesus said it's the most important thing for us to have.
I like this thing. I don't know what it is, but I like it. Sounds good, Caitlin.
Boys and girls, did you guess love?
Wow.
That's right. That's
Yes,
what it
that's
is.
great. Awesome.
Well done, and thank you, Pastor Jack.
That's a pleasure. God bless you.
You guys are still there? I thought you had left already. Oh, you are right though. It is time for us to say goodbye this week. Well, I hope you had a wonderful time with us, and here is an awesome song for you to dance to on the way out. Bye!
God speaks all the time. We can hear him if we try. Are you listening? Oh, are you listening? God leads every day. He doesn't stop or change. Will you follow?